So you have got to get rid of all of your hang-ups about money. And get rid of all of your accusation of money. Because you know, accusation is the devil. That's one of the definitions of the devil, an accuser. And if you accuse money of being evil, then you're playing the devil. You're your own money devil. Uh-oh. And another thing, you've got to stop accusing people who have money of being evil, those old rich people. You know what Rev Ike says? If you criticize the rich, you'll never be one of us. Now, I am going to have a ritual right here and right now so that we can get rid of all of our money hang-ups. You are going to be surprised how money is going to be attracted to you when you get rid of all of your hang-ups, all of your accusation, and all of your guilt complexes about money. See, that's another thing. If you want to be successful and prosperous, you have got to stop having an apologetic attitude. When you pray, when you go to these seminars, when you buy these tapes, when you work with them and meditate upon them, as the first Psalm says, night and day, and you do what the Spirit says do, then you don't have to apologize to anybody for your success and your prosperity. You don't owe the world any apology. And I'm going to tell you something else. You are really not as blessed as God wants you to be until you start drawing some heat. I just got through with a series titled, Can You Stand the Backlash of Having Money and Prosperity? And you know what old Harry Truman said? If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. And I'm here to tell you right away, preachers, when the stuff that you've been preaching starts working, you're going to get criticized for it. I mean, when are you going around preaching about the Lord is my shepherd? I mean, sometimes I think we don't believe what we're preaching. We're afraid that we might get an answer to our prayers. Or maybe God would fulfill His word. Prosperity throughout the Bible, the Old and New Testaments, is promised to everyone who practices divine principles. Believe His prophets. So shall you what? Prosper. Thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is He that gives you power to get wealth. Well, do you believe that? Well, you better get rid of your hang-ups about it or forget it. Get it or quit it. Say that to the people next to you. Get it or quit it. Let's stand. I'm going to sanctify you for money. Now, if you don't want it, sit down. You want to get sanctified for money, stand up. Most of you have already been baptized and catechized and sermonized and had a ride on the roller coaster. Now you need some money. Well, sanctify yourselves and be you holy. Set aside all of those negative ideas you had about success, that you had about prosperity, you had about money. I and my wife have some interesting talks sometimes, and we laugh about certain things. We discuss some of the heat that comes about from being prosperous and having money, and we quickly reach the conclusion, well, we'd much rather deal with the heat of having it than the heat of not having it. Because I can tell you, as the song says, I've been there. Oh, and I'm glad I'm out.